Alright, let's head back in, I guess. Oh shit, I got caught up. Man, I really fucked that shit up, dude. Hell yeah, that was kinda rad. Alright, now that we know that there's an entity, we can hopefully do something now. Can I do anything more with the weights?
The barbell waits patient.
Man, I wish Kim could have seen me fucking lift some weights. That would have been fucking rad. Oh wait, why does it look lighter in here now? Excuse me? Why does it look lighter? I can absolutely things are what I don't understand. Oh, hello? What the fuck is a filament mem? What the fuck is that? Uh Oh, I can put in the radio computer. Cool. Steel blade. Okay. Well, that's cool. Well, at least I can see now. Oh, there's that door. Well, let's go into the radio computer now.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent plate.
All right, let's insert the production schedule.
Like a smooth draw, the filament slides into place. On
Press
the
play.
bar of fabric right above the keyboard starts producing a soft hum.
Ooh,
the sound of static
movie time.
seeps through the machine's planar magnetic driver. Have you stirred the ghost of the doomed commercial area from its rest? Could this be its dismembered heart beginning to flutter? Oh,
Let's hope.
No. It was already glowing and now it's also making a sound. It's probably some alien CO-like technology.
Maybe.
The static gets louder, slowly filling up the abandoned hall, until a voice speaks out, crackling and old, cutting into the air.
Good afternoon. Fortress accident en rue de Saint-Ghislaine. This is East Insulindian Repeater Station 1.
Oh.
Please repeat. Is this the production schedule?
She did call me. What's the production schedule?
The filament you have inserted into the reader.
Ah, right. Thanks for the explanation.
That was a question. Have you inserted it into the core?
I don't know.
If you are unsure, could you please take a look?
How do I do that?
Open the hatch on the compartment. Don't touch the wires. A current is running through it, but the core is safe.
It's called the production schedule.
Good. Please repeat the password.
Oh, I was confused by what she meant originally.
You should ask her for a hint.
Password? I'm really bad at passwords. Can you give me a hint? I don't know the password.
Received. I will register this login attempt.
That
Oh,
sounds bad. A login attempt. Something a criminal would do. Don't worry. Passwords have a way of turning up sooner or later.
Fortress accident. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
What did you call me? Fortress Accident?
Fortress Accident is the company on whose name the terminal you are currently using has been registered to.
Do you have any other information about this company?
One moment.
Are you here? Flip through the catalog before she reads out the studious care.
Fortress Accident SCA produces revolutionary interactive call-in radio games.
Oh.
That's what the catalog says.
They make games? And what's that? This interactive call-in radio game?
Any other questions?
Oh yeah, with the fucking... Yeah, the game master and all that shit. What are you, a machine, or are you alive?
Yes, I am alive. I am 74 years old and my name is Yvonne.
Okay, but where are you? How did you know where I
I
am?
work as a repeater at the East Insulindian repeater station. It's my job to know where you are, Fortress Accident. As for me, well, I am sitting in my cubicle, surrounded by a wall of radios.
On an island on the river Esperance, a small woman, all skin and bones, sits in a room filled with audio equipment. Thousands of tiny lights are reflected back from her prescription lenses, like stars in the dark. Doesn't it get lonely, sitting there all by herself?
Doesn't it get lonely doing this job?
Lonely? Why would it get lonely? I get to talk to people all day.
That's why she does this.
Huh.
Now, please tell me if there's anything else I can do, Fortress Accident.
That's all for now.
Thank you, and goodbye.
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering, casting the framework in a soft glow. Fluorescent play and print keys shine on the keyboard.
Press print.
Nothing happens.
Fuck. Alright, let's leave that there then. Yeah, this is way more lit up. Like, what the fuck?
This old fireplace is a diagram for...
Alright, we already know about this. There was a whole different fucking room. Like, it didn't tell me any of this shit. Oh, hold on. Whoa, that's a... One fucking second. One fucking second. Hold on. I'm scared of whatever bullshit that's gonna be. Yeah, I don't think it loaded in the light textures and shit, which kind of sucks. You'd think they would do that for me. Oh, postcard. That's nice. Shoes in a puddle of melting snow. Okay.
As before.
Alright, let's go back to where... whatever this fucking thing leads me to. Maybe we can get the password in here. Okay, there's a stuffed bear. Oh. Take off. Hell yeah. Let's go, baby. And money. Okay. Let's one by one. Let's open this.
You see a terrifying ice bear with a strange compartment in its belly. The door is covered in frost and the bear's eyes are glowing red. This ice bear is a hyper carnivore. Be careful. The bear looks oddly realistic. Is it taxidermy?
What is this thing? It looks like a giant ice
Your
bear.
words echo in the empty chamber, ringing against the wet floor tiles. The bear keeps staring. A sharp slice of light shines out from its mysterious belly
Alright,
door.
that kind of actually makes me nervous. Let's crack
A
open the
gust
door.
of freezing cold air rushes to greet you. You hear a low grumble as the bear regulates itself. This is the inside of a refrigerator.
Let's look inside the
The
fridge.
shelves are empty. All you see are crumpled ice cream wrappers with the brand name, Revachol Ice City. A handwritten note has been attached to the door. The fridge is huge.
Take the note from the door.
You pocket the note and the little fridge magnets keeping it on the door.
Examine one of the city ice cream
A
wrappers
friendly
in there.
cartoon bear smiles back at you from a glossy cellophane wrapper. It looks nothing like the fridge.
Alright, let's close. Okay, that's very weird. Like, very fucking weird. Let's take a
The
look at
note
it.
is written with a blue pencil on a piece of lined office paper. The kitchen magnets have left spots on its surface.
Read the
Someone
note.
has scribbled, S. I can't believe the off-site copy is still here. The illiterate ginger kid keeps stealing stuff from the studio, so I had to hide it
Is
somewhere
that
safe.
Kuno?
You'll find the filament memory with the off-site copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home, ASAP. It's important. I'd do it myself if I lived in a civilized place with a freezer. Take care, Suliswaf.
Who wrote the note?
According to the note, Someone named Sulis.
Yeah,
Someone
okay.
who owns a radio computer, one might assume.
Makes
It
sense.
does, but who might that be?
What's a
The
filament
note
memory?
doesn't specify.
Who's the
The
literature
note
kid?
does not. Are you serious? You sure you don't want to hazard a guess here, detective?
Oh, you mean Kuno?
Ding, ding, ding. We have a winner.
Alright, where's the frozen ice cream maker?
Somewhere among the shadows in the cellar.
Let's put the note away. Well, I like how I figured it out, and it's just like, no, we didn't figure out shit. You're actually kind
A
of
thick
dumb.
layer of cold dust covers the furnace.
Oh shit, this is the
Coloring
furnace.
it pitch black. Looks like this furnace has a face, and it's a face of agony.
Alright, let's leave for now. That's where they mentioned ice cream maker, defrosted and unplugged. Hello? What's this? The flashlight casts a strange shadow. There's a hidden doorway here. The fuck? Two rusty rifles are hidden above the piping. They look inoperable.
A few bricks have fallen off, revealing a compartment behind the wall. It's too dark to see in.
So there's a hole in the wall.
There is. Inside, it's nothing
Oh,
but gloomy blackness. Better not stick your hand inside.
I want to stick my hand
Your
inside.
hand reaches deep into darkness and spider webs, rummaging around. You find a number of rusty rifles hidden away. Most of them are ugly and inoperable, but a single
Are you
rifle
fucking
catches
serious?
your eye. It's a bolt action with a fine wood stock.
Take the
A
rifle.
fit service weapon
No
for a
fucking
fit
way.
officer. Too bad it doesn't work. It looks like it's been out of order for years.
What does this mean? A rifle
It
here.
means there are firearms, albeit inoperable, still lying around Martinez. This is an interesting coincidence. Could prove useful in some way. You don't know how yet, but it might be useful down the road. This is a good find. Really justifies coming
Honestly,
down
yeah,
here
it
and
does.
looking around.
Where am I?
Inside, a secret room.
Okay. Because honestly, having a rifle, even if I can't use it, it only goes for fucking like less than 4 real. Jesus Christ. Wait, hold on. I can't put it anywhere? Wait, no, where's my fucking... Oh. Oh, it's saying I can't hold on to it. Whoa. Why am I holding it weird? Okay. Frozen ice cream maker. Okay, is this where I need to... Oh. Yeah, thank you. Oh my god.
Two cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Hold on. What the fuck? Insane mesh tank top. Oh. And then there's stuff down here too. Oh, it's just money. Seller's window. Okay. So what's up here? I wanna... What? I'm back? Okay, that's fucking weird. I guess I can come out of there now. That is very, very interesting. Okay, what do I want to do here? Can we read that note again?
The note is written with a blue pen. Someone has scribbled. S. I can't believe you'll find the filament memory with the offside copy in the frozen ice cream maker. Please take it home. AS.
Okay. So does that mean I need to take out the...
2 cables are plugged into the breaker box. The red one leads to the ice bear fridge, and the black one to the ice cream maker nearby.
Unplug the
Something
black
close
one.
to you dies with a soft... This orange machine is dead still. It has a hand-cranked ice cream churner. Turning
the
the
ice cream
crank
maker crank.
feels oddly satisfying, like stirring your childhood dreams. It's all gone now. You'll never become a poet or an entrepreneur. What better to assuage the creeping sense of failure than some frozen fat and sugar?
Hell yeah. Try to crack open
You
the lid.
slip your fingers under the frozen lid, but the ice is too...
Oh,
No,
pry bar.
this is going to need something else. Some kind of super pry bar. Don't even try to open it with
Really?
a regular pry bar. You're just wasting your time. If you want to try again, then you need to have the pry bar in your hand, detective.
Hold on. Let's...
This
Alright,
orange
let's...
machine is
Oh
dead still.
my...
It has a hand
Pry bar
ice
not
cream
strong
churner
enough.
and an electric freezer. The ice around it slowly
Machine is
melting.
unplugged though. Better grip with gloves. Yeah, we need to get something stronger than a pry bar then.
Only the red cable is plugged into the breaker box, while the black one lies neglected on the floor. An
Unblock.
electric sizzle. The room is...
And now that's
The
unplugged.
bear's eyes are dead and empty.
Okay, that's at least good. I didn't like the fucking bear. Bear was scary. Alright, let's...
A thick layer of coal dust covers the furnace, coloring it pitch black.
Alright, look inside the furnace, mirror your hands with coal. Kick it. I'm not kicking it. Every time I do that shit, I get hurt. Let's mirror your hands with
A
coal.
lush layer of coal now covers your skin,
Hell yeah.
sinking into the wrinkles.
Now I'm in
Your hands
blackface.
look
Great.
ancient. You feel the spirit of Ramut Karzai, ancient hero of Grad, pulsing through you.
Oh my god, I'm
All
actually
that's
gonna be
left
in
is to cover
blackface.
your face in war paint.
Let's do it.
3 dangerous stripes appear onto your cheeks, telling stories of your wild soul.
Rad.
What a proud warrior. This is how the hunted becomes the hunter in this dark,
Hell yeah,
dangerous
dude.
place.
Let's look inside the furnace
It's
now.
dark and grimy here. In the darkness you can hear chatter. It's coming from above. A voice or several voices talking to each other. Near the smoke chamber, upstairs.
What's happening?
Maybe it's coming from behind those safety curtains you saw upstairs. You should investigate. Or maybe you're just hungover again.
Oh shit. I can yell. War painted your face and wet your whistle. I wet my whistle? Well, it looks like we can't fail this shit.
Something breaks loose in you. A mighty bellow echoes throughout the chimney's depths. The chatter of tiny voices above suddenly cease. Then,
Hello?
You hear a woman's voice answer.
you've awakened the entity.
What? Damn. Holy shit, she took a lot. Are we sure it's the entity, though? Hello, are you there? Speak to me.
Hello? Did you say anything? I can't hear you. Please come upstairs. There's a safety curtain on the 2nd floor. I'll open it.
You hear a low rumble upstairs. The sound of a curtain being pulled aside.
Alright, well... Let's go upstairs then. Oh. Hello. We've got in. Why didn't she say anything before? Tray is full of dice, colorful polyhedron dice, hundreds of them. Candy dispenser has been repurposed to contain thousands of dice. What the fuck? What in the name of Dungeons and Dragons are you doing here?
Hello, I'm
Novelty
Leah.
Dicemaker. A bird-like woman sits on a throne of tools with emerald lights shining through her hair.
Did you try knocking on my window? I must have missed you. I've been listening to my Milius. So
Oh.
what kind of die are you looking for?
Could this be the malicious entity? Perhaps it's wise to go along with this masquerade for now. She's got a direct view to the backyard. You should interrogate her about the
That is
Legion.
true. Yeah, she's asking about the window, but I didn't touch the window. Hold on, what do you mean by Milius?
Yes, a Milius is like a call-in station. You need a two-way radio to access one. That's why I have these.
She pats the headphones on the table.
Mostly, they just teach you to swear in different languages. But some of the stations can be quite interesting. I was so absorbed, I must have missed you knocking.
Why are you asking me about dice? Move on.
I'm a novelty dice maker. Tell me the name of your role-playing system and I'll make the die you need. That's why you're here, yes?
As she speaks, her bone-like fingers fiddle with a ring. Her bones light, but her hands strong.
Let's play along for now. Sure, I like role-playing games. I need some
Very
dice.
good. My rate is 10 real per set. Unless you want something really unusual. Take a look around and see if there's any particular stone you want to use.
The walls around her are covered with rows of precious stones and minerals.
This person means you or no one else. Absolutely no harm. She will answer freely and honestly.
How did you become a
How
dice
did
maker?
I become one? It was a business decision. I was a regular jeweler at first, but that's an unfocused field with too much competition.
I bet.
Some of my friends were role players. They asked me to make some polyhedral dice out of cobalt. That was my first order. I grew it from there.
Doesn't sound like she likes role-playing games. Like she's just like in it for the money. But do you like role-playing games yourself?
Not especially.
Yeah.
I like working with rare materials and a steady pay. And role players as customers? They're nice people.
She's thankful for the security they provide her.
What do you know about about the man who was lynched behind the whirling in
Nothing
rags?
really. I didn't know him.
Who cares about a dead body? We might be dealing with a malignant entity here.
Seriously? You've got a great view of the courtyard, and you didn't see or hear anything Sunday night?
I'm sorry, detective, but as you know, I usually have my headphones on when I'm working. It shuts out most of the daily ruckus behind my window.
What do you mean by the daily ruckus?
Well, there's always something going on in the whirling's backyard.
She stops to try and come up with an example.
During daytime, there are usually those kids.
Yep.
And lately, I've been seeing a lot of drunk workers hanging about. Must be because of the strike.
Yeah.
She's not sorry to disappoint you. Informing on someone in a murder investigation would intrude upon her focused existence.
But I never saw anyone during that fateful Sunday night, I'm afraid.
You never took your eyes off your work to look out the
I
window?
might have, but in this case, all I would have seen is my own reflection staring back from the darkness. It's really hard to make anything out in the yard when it's dark outside. Besides, I rarely get up to look out the window when I'm in the zone.
Do you often work Sunday nights?
It's an odd profession, making dice for people, but I like it. And I prefer doing this to sitting at home.
I see. Thanks for your
She
answers.
nods.
Anything else, officer?
Hey, where are we anyway? What is this
We're
place?
inside the chimney of an old central furnace. It's strange, I know.
She looks at the ruddy bricks that make up the walls. Even though they've been repainted, there's still signs of coal black soot here and there.
But when I arrived here, all the other rooms were taken, so I had to build myself a makeshift home.
Whoa.
Besides, I don't really have to pay any rent here, so that's a plus.
That's a good plus.
Plaisance was right. There's an entity living in the chimney. You should ask her about the curse.
I've heard this place is cursed. Do you know that people call it the doomed commercial
I've
area?
heard the stories, but I don't think those stories are true.
Wait, how do you explain what happened to all those companies then?
It's just capitalism. We only hear about tales of success, so it's often surprising to realize how many ventures actually
That's
fail.
very true, actually. Pleasance is the one who sent me. She's convinced the place is swarming with malicious energies.
Plaisance, the bookshop lady? I've heard that her business is doing rather well. Have the energies spared her somehow?
Actually, the bookstore isn't doing that well. There are hardly any customers, and yeah, there's literally like one. And she has to exploit her own daughter to keep the company going.
Oh, right. But it's not just the bookstore that's still up and running. What about the whirling in rags? Some people say it's part of the building complex.
Hold on. The whirling is part of the doomed commercial
You could
area?
say so. Both houses were built at the same time and under the east of the Commerce Central project.
Yes, but it's still a separate building. The malicious energies can't reach
And
there.
then there is me.
She sighs, looking at her messy work table. All the kinds of tools lie there scattered, from knives to carving files to wire cutters.
I've been here for 14 years, selling novelty dice to role-playing enthusiasts. Not exactly a million-real business idea, yet somehow I've survived despite the talk of malicious energies. Strange, isn't it?
Yeah, obviously she thinks it's her, the figure of a woman. Plaisance thinks it's because you're the source of it, a malignant entity.
Entity? What does that even mean? Some kind of sorceress? What about you, officer? Do you think I'm the malignant entity?
No, this is just...
Time has come to face the source. Fear not, for the forces of the universe are supporting you in this psychic quest.
I'm starting to see that there is no curse, only business decisions and natural market fluctuations.
Exactly. Truth is always so disappointingly mundane and boring.
Very true.
But I'm glad we got this sorted out. Anything else I can help you with today?
Plaisance is not going to like what you have to tell her.
Ooh, why hasn't her business failed yet? Do you know what happened to other tenants? Everyone else is
More or
gone.
less. Are you interested in anyone specific?
What happened to the
It
gym?
wasn't merely a gym, it was Artemitep's Boxing Club, a community project created to steer at-risk youth away from drugs and crime.
Maybe that's what Kuno needs, a community-centric boxing club.
Kuno. Who's Kuno?
A little ginger gremlin who likes to defile dead bodies.
Oh yes, you mean the kid with the sailor's mouth. Yes, I've heard him yelling profanities in the backyard. I think it would take more than a gym to help that kid.
How did the community project work? Or judging from the kids they've met so far, it didn't really work, did it?
It didn't. If anything, it made the youth situation in Martinez even worse. At some point, someone started a rumor that the punching bag downstairs was full of amphetamines.
What?
Eventually, the
Maybe take another look
took
at
away
that.
the funding and the club went bankrupt. This was a few years ago. It's gotten much more peaceful around the plaza ever since.
I found a strange machine.
Fortress Accident, the
Yeah.
radio game studio.
She closes her eyes as some remnant of a memory lights up
She
in her
liked
face.
them.
They were an interesting bunch. We talked about role-playing systems every now and then. Once, I even saw two of them get into fisticuffs over Wirral. They certainly took their work very seriously, even if they seemed to be chronically liberal with their schedules.
What do you mean, what do you mean liberal? What
The
happened?
usual. They ran out of money and couldn't get the project done on time.
What went wrong?
Well, I did hear them talking at times.
She looks at the hallway as if she can still hear the chit-chat behind her curtains on a cigarette break.
They seem to believe they were historical individuals on some grand quest.
From what I've seen so far, the project did look quite impressive.
Yes, but when the money started to run out, they just began to complain a lot about capitalism. You know, how the markets are rigged to keep out new businesses and so on. In the end, they just didn't get it done. They didn't have enough willpower to produce something truly historic and to show up to work on time.
She's right. Showing up to work on time is important.
That's too bad. I would have supported them. The project looked great.
Not the wisest decision. You would have lost all your savings.
She tosses a pair of dice on the table. One of them stops near the edge of the metallic desk.
The dice is black and filled with little silvery flakes, like snowfall.
Anything else?
Yeah, I found creepy
There
mannequins.
used to be a fashion atelier here, but I have forgotten the head designer's name. They were doing well for a couple of years, until the insect rights activists came.
I didn't know insects had any rights or activists.
Yeah, the atelier didn't know it either. They produced a certain collection that used chitin among the materials. Apparently chitin is made in the Occident, where it's extracted from beetle wings. And you know how all kinds of political movements are big in the Occident. The activists shut down the biggest chitin supplier, which of course caused the price to skyrocket. And, naturally, all the most fashionable tastemakers refused to be seen in chitin from then on. The atelier went bankrupt before they could finish the collection.
I'm glad that someone took care of the little guys. I like insects.
Really?
She looks at the
Anyway.
windowsill where a dead fly is lying on its back, legs curled up in a bow
Poor
tie.
guy. Suddenly, you get a feeling that insects are important to the case somehow.
What?
It's hard to say why.
I thought there was a terrifying taxidermy bear in the cellar.
Oh boy, the fabled Revachol ICT. You're in for a treat here.
She smiles and leans closer, hands on her knees, like a stand-up comedian ready to
The
tell a story.
place was owned by two guys who had some rather innovative ideas about marketing. The bear was one of them. Now ask me about their other ideas.
Alright, what about the other
There
ideas?
was really just one. And it involved picking out the prettiest girls in the neighborhood and paying them 20 cents per hour to man the booth. And by man the booth, I mean slump behind the counter with a face that could maim you if you ever dared to disturb their bored magazine browsing.
She leans back, disapproving.
Sounds like she really didn't like those girls. Fritta does the same thing.
Oh yeah, that's true. I know a girl just like that. She works in Fritta as a cashier and she's not particularly friendly.
Employing silky teenage girls is a widespread practice, yes. Unfortunately, they always come in packs. I'm talking about acne-ridden girlfriends and gorilla-like boyfriends loitering near the shop. At least that's what happened with Ravachol ICT. And they already had the bear.
What about the bear?
The bear.
It didn't work out?
Of course not. The bear was terrifying. No one wants ice cream guarded by a hostile apex predator.
That's very true.
To make matters worse, the fridge didn't work too well either, and half the ice cream came out malformed and partially melted. Eventually, Ravachol ICT lost the price war to its rival, Glacé 5000. Glacé 5000 sold caramel sundaes for only 5 cents apiece, out of regular fridges.
I killed the bear. You unplugged it. It's the market doing its job.
Maybe, because the taxidermist who made the bear definitely wasn't. Doing his job, I mean.
How come?
He said that the bear was his vision beast. He said he met his vision beast while high on desiccants. Called it Megatherian.
Megatherian?
Megatherian, a mega wild beast.
It's a mega wild
It's
beast.
an imaginary beast that guides you through life, by
Huh.
telling you to do more drugs, mostly.
The
Rad.
horrific necktie tightens around your neck,
Ugh.
strangely excited. But it doesn't feel particularly fun this time around.
Not now, you beast. You're grabbing my necktie, mumbling.
What?
Nothing, cough and let go of the tie.
Right. Anyway, now you know the story of the fallen ice cream empire.
She seems almost sad, finishing the story. Some dust beams swirl in the afternoon air. Her eyes follow it idly.
Outside it's light. Light scatters from the low-hanging cloud cover. There's always the threat of snow.
Anything else? Another failed business, perhaps? I've been here for a long time.
So what's up with the broken windows?
Oh, this one's a mess. There used to be a company that promised to repair windows 24 hours a day. What could go wrong with this one, right? Turns out, the business was actually set up as a front for an illicit group that was producing snuff milias. Who would have guessed? And they never cleaned up the debris either. Now it's just littering the hallway and I have no idea how to get rid of it on my own.
Cool, very cool about the Debris, but what's Snuff Milio?
It's a Sub Rosa radio station that broadcasts real murders with real victims. Some
Oh,
people pay
shit.
good money to get off on it.
Wait, people
People
do that?
I believe the ICP got them. They have a special division that deals exclusively with
The
Sub Rosas.
fuck?
In any case,
She knows a
I
lot.
don't think it's your job to worry about what happens on Milius. I
I-
probably shouldn't have even mentioned it. Things
found-
like that are better forgotten.
I found the building's intercom, but it's not working.
Oh, right. I hope you didn't try to ring me. I think none of those doorbells work, including mine. I'm still in the middle of connecting the wires. Sorry about the confusion.
The doorbell with the empty name card
Oh.
must belong to her then.
So you're telling me the doorbell with the empty name card was
That's
yours?
right. I haven't even written my name there. As I said, it's quite useless right now. It doesn't work yet.
I was wondering about the whirling in rags. Is it part of the same building
You
complex?
could say so. Both houses were built
Yeah,
at
you
the
told me
same
that.
time and under the East Delta Commerce Center project.
That is true.
That
You do call
explains
the
why you
whirling
can
from
call
the intercom.
whirling from the intercom, albeit I doubt that anyone responds.
If the whirling is part of the same building, then it's part of the Dune commercial area. The darkness of this place is there, too.
I saw a name, East Delta Pinball, on the
Right.
doorbell.
It used to be a gaming arcade. This is an ancient failure, before my time. I'm not surprised, however. My advice, don't base your business on a fad. Hypnotism, fluorography, trick track,
TikTok.
especially pinball.
Smart. I have a few more questions about the building.
Sure, I'm listening.
I have more questions about the intercom. No, I don't. What's with the rotor blades
They
and
were
skis?
made by a company called Slipstream. After they pivoted from making rotor blades to skis, their chief executive took off on a vacation with all their money.
Rad.
Honestly, I think it's quite funny. I think he's still sending out holiday transmissions from Tulula or Tiumotiri or Hashtkor or wherever he is.
Interesting. What do these transmissions
The
say?
usual, I imagine, that he's been thinking up all kinds of new business
Oh, I'm sure.
plans and can't wait to get started on
sure.
them just as soon as he returns.
She laughs and turns around in her
For
chair.
Slipstream is history now. All their remaining assets got seized by the bailiffs in 47. I have no idea why those keys and blades are still lying around in the house.
Maybe you could make a sword out of one. No, wait, forget it. It would take too long.
Actually, I had other
Good.
questions.
I hope it clarified things a bit. What else?
Shivers. Let's see. Hold on. Let's see if I can shiver me timbers. Shivers, shivers, shivers. +1 to shivers. Rad. Oh, okay. I guess that's it. Alright, let's try
Oh,
let's
it's
try
you
it.
again. Are you looking for a die?
You feel nothing. If anything, it's uncomfortably warm in here.
Leave it at that.
She has begun to idly clean one.
Okay. So now we've got that answered at least. Can we talk to the...
Tiles on the cube are still smoldering.
Press play
The
again.
speaker com-
Good afternoon. Please repeat.
Let's try the password
Is
for the
this
production
good?
schedule.
Please repeat the password.
This is the police. Please open this
I
thing.
am contractually obliged to protect the privacy of the filament holder for stress accident. Without filing a warrant with Lintel, I cannot give you access to this filament. Now, can you please repeat the password?
Is it my birthday?
Still no.
Okay, I don't know the
Proceed.
password.
Don't worry.
For stress accident.
That's all for
Thank
now.
you.
Tiles on the cube are
Remove
the
it.
filament slight.
That sucks, but it's okay. It's fine. This place is fucking weird looking. I hate this place. But we did learn a lot from that, I think. And now we have an answer to give to Pleasance. She's not gonna like that, like, that it's not a pair of whatever thing, but... I mean, it is what it is, you know what I mean? Like, even my guy's, like, pretty, like, a little cuckoo bananas, but
What have
even
you
he's
found?
just like, yeah,
And
this
also,
isn't...
do buy the books. There may be teachings in them.
I talked to the entity you told me about. Her name is Neha, and she's a novelty dice
A
maker.
novelty dice maker? Well, spit it out. Why does she need the dice? For some kind of sorcery? Sometimes they use the ankle bones of sheep.
No ma'am, I felt her aura. She's not the one to blame for this
I don't
curse.
understand. If it's not her, then where is the source of the doom? How did she explain the curse?
She's squeezing on the pendant too tight. A drop of blood in her palm.
Oh shit.
Just don't say you don't have any answer yet. The uncertainty is killing her.
Alright, thanks
You've
suggestion.
come this far. You know how to end it. There is an entity behind the entity.
Yeah, let's end it like that. There's an entity, more malignant, pulling the strings of Martinez. Perhaps in my travels I will cross paths with it.
A third order presence. Yes.
Yeah, she likes it. She lets go of the pendant.
Great dark relief
Good.
washes over her.
Good.
I've heard of these triactors. In certain occult literature, that's too dark to dwell on for too long. And definitely not in public.
She gestures for you to be silent.
I understand everything, sir.
Oh,
Thank you for your descending into the maelstrom. I will keep fort up here, strengthen the wards,
She
do
liked
my
that.
best. And if you happen upon the third entity in your travels, may the Lord be with you.
she performs an X-shaped cross on her chest.
Yes, the venture continues. In other waters, darker waters.
Farewell for now, book peddler. Wow. We got some shit done, huh? Hey.
Hello, sir. How is the investigation going? Found any curses yet?
Yeah, I found a way into the doomed commercial
that's
area.
Great! I hope exciting adventures lie ahead. And maybe you can help Mother become less afraid.
Alright, shut up, Annette. Oh yeah, that's Annette. Okay. Well, that's good to know. I gotta get the ball back to the boys. The boys need their ball. But more importantly right now is... I need to talk to Garde.
Can I help you?
About my bill for the night. Yep.
Good. You got the room for the night, but remember, you'll need another 20 real tomorrow.
Cool. Goodbye. I already have another 20 real for tomorrow. so that fucking works for me, man. I think this is good. All right, so I got my lodging booked for tonight. It is 4:30, so prime fucking time to talk to the boys in the yard. Are they over here? I forget. No, they're not. I'm an idiot. They're like, oh yeah, they're over here. Hold on. Okay, quick save.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabiner do for you?
I found you guys a new boulet. Hold out the ball.
What is this? Are you mocking us? This isn't for pétanque.
Oh.
Now. No need to get angry again, René. I'm sure the officer tried his best. It's not like there's a bull kiosk here in Martinez.
Exactly, and I really did try.
Trying is worth as much as is accomplished. In this case, almost nothing. Fine. You tried to right a wrong. It's still a gram better than actual nothing.
Okay. Is there anything you can tell me about this rifle? Hold out the antique firearm.
It's a Bell McGrave. 4.46 caliber. Breech loading. Revachol made.
I'm glad I know
weapon,
René.
Accurate and reliable. This one's inoperable. The bolt spring is missing and the mechanism is jammed shut. Still a beauty. Where did you find her?
In the basement there, point at the bookshop.
I'm not surprised. There are probably lots of forgotten wartime weapons lying around here. Back in the day, everyone had something stashed away.
Jesus
As
Christ.
for the rifle, I don't know what else to tell you. These BM-446s are an antique. No one uses them anymore. The ammunition is impossible to find.
Thanks for your time. Okay. Let me see if I was to put on all my drama bullshit. Do I even have any more drama bullshit? Oh my god, I do not.
Vigilance officer, what can this old carabiner do?
I
for
can't
you?
even there's no way I can. Thank you for your time. There's no way I can impress my dude. Let's change again then. There we go. What if we talk to him?
Officer, the mere sight of police in Martinez makes me feel safer already. How can I help you?
You previously mentioned Jean-Marie Below. Who is that?
Oh, sweet Jenny. She was the finest woman in all of Revachol. Maybe the entire world.
Yeah, because I remember it was brought up when we were talking to René.
Do not defile
Uh-oh.
her memory, Gaston. Let her rest in peace.
His tone lacks its usual intensity, like he doesn't feel he has the right to speak on the matter.
So you both know her.
We knew her, all right. Lived on the same street our entire lives, just 2 houses apart. The 3 of us have been best friends since we were 4.
Aw.
She was René's first girl back
Oh,
when
man.
the prick was 16. They were courting till he decided he'd rather die for some great ideal than just be happy.
And then you stole her from me.
Easy, fellers. Fellers. No need for this to get ugly.
Oh, officer. It already got ugly nearly 80 years ago when the 3 of us were just learning to walk and talk.
You stole her from me.
René repeats, trying to steady his breathing and still clutching his chest.
Well, technically, you stole her from me, because we'd been pretty close ever since you two had that falling out over the ink you spilled over her pretty yellow dress.
We were just boys then. This was different. You,
The tall Veron looks at you and nods.
no point starting this all over again. For the 1000th and the first time. We especially when we have company. Officer,
What happened to
She
her?
died of pneumonia 2 winters
Oh.
ago. It was a quiet passage, peaceful.
That's
Honey
good at
and I
least,
were
but
both by her bedside when she...
died. No use sugarcoating it. Won't bring her back, will it now?
departed. Until the very end she couldn't decide between us. The most indecisive woman I've ever met.
A quick grimace of pain passes over Rene's features, but he immediately regains control. His face now a dispassionate mask again.
why do you think she was indecisive?
She could never make up her mind about anything. What to have for breakfast, favorite color, or which one of us to marry.
The look in his eyes is happy and distant.
She was always leaving one of us for the other, but never long enough to actually get married.
That's a bit odd.
Heck, technically, we're both still engaged to her.
You always confused her. Couldn't let us be happy. Seduced her with your fancy words and pastries.
He suddenly remembers you are still there and falls silent and turns away. Thanks for sharing.
Of course, officer. Memories are all we have left.
I wanted to ask you about the union again.
Sure, officer.
Oh no, I
Thank
don't
you,
actually.
officer, for being a consummate professional.
Yep. I guess that's good.
Vigilance officer? What can this all...
Wait, hold on. Is there...
Vigilance officer? What can this old carabiner
I understand Jean-Marie meant a lot to you.
There's nothing for you to understand here. It is not her death you are investigating.
Well, we don't even have an assumption that her death is unnatural, so let's not say that. Where was the photo of you two taken?
Revival Fair of 91 in the Faubourg district. A parade was held to honor Guillaume Le Lion's name day, and the Carabineers marched in the place of honor.
You looked happy in the picture, smiling.
This was the happiest day of my life.
What happened with you, Gaston, and Jean-Marie?
I was 22 when I returned from King Guillaume's Akira operation in the south, and found my sweetheart in the arms of this wretch.
Oof.
I won her back, but while I was dealing with some issues.
You were like a dark cloud sucking the joy out of every living thing around you. And you hurt her.
Ooh.
Dark cloud. That sounds unpleasantly familiar.
Yeah, I think me and Renee have a lot in common. Oh, not maybe the beating women part, but...
Those days and memories are
or hurting
gone.
women. I don't know if he beats them, but he definitely hurts women.
The old soldier says nothing, but when his glance quickly runs over Gaston's face,
It didn't
there's an
change
odd look
this
in
at
his
all,
eyes.
but it's okay. Thanks for your time. It was actually kind of nice to learn more about them, you know? Hey,
Hello again, officers.
I wonder if I can do the map thing. Hold on. Yeah. Any?
Just an ordinary wall.
I can't even do it.
Nothing to see here.
Okay. Okay. Hey.
You're back.
Oh, I can't even talk to her about anything. I don't even know what to do now. It's one of these moments, you know? One of these goddamn moments. Alright. Well, what if I go back? Will you help me at all, man? I know you hate my guts.
Oh, look. It's the cop who turned me
Got any
into a...
smokes
Nope,
on you?
Don't smoke. Some of the other drivers do, though. There's still a few around, waiting for the jam to disperse. Or waiting for the sweet release of death.
Yup, nothing wrong with that statement. Your senses have nothing to add. You'll have to ask around elsewhere.
Oh, my perception's dumb.
You could also check the kiosk down the street. Frit. With 3 T's.
Frit with 3 T's. Okay, let's get over here. Oh, hello? Hello? Speed? That's a shit ton of speed. Holy shit. Are you fucking serious? I have 9 speed? That's kind of crazy. Okay. I'll take, though. I mean, hey, ma'am, there's a lot of speed in this lorry.
Is still hunched open.
Okay, she's still, you know, being her. Can we go and talk one of these motherfuckers? Okay, let's quick save. I don't trust this motherfucker. Not one bit.
Went native on the chief, huh? Those ballerina antics were reckless. Should have just punched him in the throat again.
Wrong. You did the right thing with Measurehead. The ballerina antics won you the fight.
Thanks.
Let's talk about our right to work.
No, let's not. I talked to Manana.
Hola, wandering man. How can I help you now?
Actually, do you know anything about the
Los
Hardy
Hardies?
Boys?
They're an independent militant group. A bit too high-strung, but it comes with the responsibility. They're sort of like you. Preserve the rule of law and all that. Except it's Everard's law. But really, they're just like you.
Is he actually comparing you, an officer of the law, to some neighborhood vigilantes?
There's only one law friend, and that's
Why
me.
not? Must be nice being something else for a change. The rest of us are just folks.
The Weasley visitor. Turns out he has a hell of a colonial mug collection.
Yeah, the janitor who gave me the key to his apartment said the guy's a bit of an asshole.
A man with such a funny mug collection can't be all that bad. See how we're busy concentrating on the racist mugs? That's what the ruling class wants.
Yeah, it would be really bad if we got into an argument about it. Waste of a good noon. Or afternoon. Or night. Anyway, thanks for helping out, friend.
Wow, Manana, like... He, like, won't let me get into a fight with him. Alright, good talking to you, gotta run. Yeah, my inland empire is really fucking low. Is there any way I can up inland? My psych. Could level it up. Do I want higher inland? I don't know, man. Good talking with you, gotta run. Let's take a look at Policeman's Cloak, Inland Empire, Perception, the map while interfacing. Yeah, I need something stronger than that to do the ice cream maker thing. Shivers. Challenging. I could try the map wall and also try the mirror. If I do interfacing. think that's what I'm gonna probably do next. Oh, hello?
Hey. Psst.
Who? Me?
Yes, you. Word on the street is you're ready to start building communism again.
Get the fuck out of here, no. I'm not about communism. I don't know why this game thinks I'm a communist. Fuck off, game. Not about that shit at all.